realized that I was trying to please my flesh this entire time, chasing something that doesn't even matter. What's up, YouTube? We back again with another video. So I kind of been thinking, I just realized like there's a lot of things that I don't really know, and there's a lot of things that I perceive probably wrong in God's eyes that he has recently been showing me, and one of those things is my faith and how I trust him. And he really showed me that nothing in this world could truly fulfill you. No amount of achievements, no desire of this world can fulfill you. And just thinking back on my basketball journey, so I've been playing basketball for like since 8th grade, and now I'm a sophomore in college. So just do the math, that's a long time, and spent countless hours, countless days in the gym, just working on my craft, just trying to reach this goal of becoming or going pro, or becoming this person I envision myself to be, this basketball player that I envision myself to be. And I never could say that I've won anything. Like I got a couple like medals and all of that, but like when it comes to like championship or like recognition from other coaches, I've never got that. And it's gotten to a point where my energy is just like, it's drained. Like I feel like giving up, and I feel kind of drained with this basketball stuff, because I feel like nothing I've done has paid off. And I know a lot of people that play sports. I know a lot of people feel the same type of way. And it's not a good feeling, because you ask yourself at the end of the day, is it worth it? Will all my work pay off? Will all the hours pay off? Is it worth it? And I was just talking with my family like a couple of hours ago, or a couple minutes ago, and they were just asking me, what does that do for me? What does that do for me? And I was thinking, I had to realize it doesn't do anything for me at the end of the day. Like, at the end of the day, it's just like a piece of metal. Like, it's not gonna do nothing for me. And for me, like, I was perceiving it as like all that work that I put in. Like, if I just get one championship, I could say that all of this work has been worth it. I had to realize, like, I have to trust God with everything I do. Whether I don't get what I want, or if I do, I have to trust him that everything that I'm going through or have went through since I was born, everything has been a part of the plan that he's had for my life. I can't paint this picture of how my life should go, because that's not really having faith in God. Having faith in God is not being sure, and that's one of my biggest struggles, is not being sure and not knowing if something is worth it. I feel like going through all them basketball struggles mentally just like weighed down on me, and it came to a point where I don't even enjoy basketball anymore. Like I'm chasing this fulfillment that won't even really fulfill me. I'm chasing these achievements that won't even really fulfill me, and I just had to think about it differently. Like, what do I want? What do I want out of basketball? At the end of the day, it's earthly things, like it's earthly emotions, when the only fulfillment I should get is from God. Because y'all know celebrities that have all this money, have all these accolades, but at the end of the day, it doesn't mean nothing. And they thought getting all this money and stuff would make them happy or make them fulfilled in a sense, but it doesn't, because those type of things, those type of achievements, it doesn't fulfill you like God fulfills you. Just talking with my family just made me realize, like, I'm chasing the wrong things, and I should trust God. I should trust God with my life. Trusting God is like living in His will, and not what I picture my life should be. Whether I go through all these years training, grinding, practicing, and all of this, I shouldn't write an ending for myself, because I don't know what the ending will be. And I feel like no matter how bad I wanted that win, I just couldn't get it. The true win is getting that fulfillment from God, and not getting that fulfillment from earthly things, because earthly fulfillment is temporary. Like, it wears off, but God's fulfillment is permanent. But God has put me in a position where my faith is going to be tested. I had to trust Him, because a lot of things in my life that's in my life right now has an unexpected ending. Like, I don't know what God is doing, and I feel like the more I didn't know, the more I wrote that ending, instead of just embracing not knowing and having faith. And I'm like, this is how it should go. This is what should happen. If I put in this work, then I'll get a championship. Then I'll get all these accolades. I'll get this achievement. I'll get this fulfillment. And I'm writing my own story, whenever I should be telling myself, like, okay, whatever happened is God's will. Everything happens for the good. Everything happens good for the believer, and I should realize that God is not gonna steer me nowhere wrong. Like, he's intentional with everything He do. So what I'm really trying to say is, going through a period of just trusting and having faith in God, being content with whatever happens and enjoying it. God really showed me, like, no matter what you do, like, there's a lesson in all of this, and just stressing myself out, not trusting and not having faith was just stressing myself out and making me worry about stuff that I shouldn't worry about. Why does everything happen when you're about to quit, when you're about to give up? And I learned that, like, when you're in those moments, that's when the time where you give your situation to God, you give everything to God. You see that nothing you've done is working. That's really the point I'm at with basketball right now. It's like I can't do nothing. I can't control the future. I can't do nothing to win. I had to be content in that and just have faith and learn that the fulfillment doesn't come from the win. The fulfillment comes from God. I have to be okay with not knowing. I have to be okay with just not worrying. I spent all these years, like, training, sacrificing my body, and, like, just asking myself, like, was all that worth it? Like, is it all going to be worth it? And, like, I could go my whole basketball career and not win nothing. And, like, to my flesh, it just feels like, it feels bad. Like, I sacrificed all that. Like, I put in all those hours. I did all that, and I'm chasing something that won't even do nothing for me in the end. We're gonna start trusting God. We're gonna start having faith in God, and just remember that He made your story. Like, nothing in this world could fulfill you like God does. Trusting and have faith in God means to truly accept everything that happens in your life. Because when you're a believer, when you're a child of God, then everything that happens in your life is for a good purpose. It's for your life purpose, for Him. When I ask myself, is everything that I go through worth it? Was all them years worth it if I don't win nothing? Yes, it's worth it, because it's all a part of God's plan. Like, God doesn't waste nothing. He's intentional with everything. And to my flesh, it's hard. I realized that I was trying to please my flesh this entire time, chasing something that doesn't even matter. Seek fulfillment from God. Don't seek fulfillment from earthly things. I realized a lot today, but y'all know this channel is gonna be as transparent as possible. I'm gonna let y'all in on everything, because I know some people might be going through the same thing. Just ask yourself, like, whatever you're doing, why am I doing this? What am I trying to fulfill? What do I want from this? And if it comes out to be earthly, if you're trying to do it for money, if you're trying to do it for a trophy, you're trying to do it for just something on this earth and not to please God, or if the fulfillment doesn't come from God, then probably need to look over what you're trying to do and why do you want it so bad, and just do like a little self-evaluation, because That's what I had to do. I had to self-evaluate myself. Like, why do I want to win so bad? And what do I get from it will fulfill me? So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for watching. Stay tuned for more videos, man.